Okay, well, I'm here for colon cancer research, and reason being that there's a lot of things. I've really dreamed about doing the PCT ever since I really got into hiking, and kind of figured out about 4 or 5 years ago that this just sounded like a great, amazing thing with all the variety of everything. But me and my father planned on doing the JMT together, and then he figured out his cancer had reoccurred, so he had 3B cancer and was in remission for 2 years. And then he figured out it came back and advanced to stage 4 cancer. So that's just like when it metastasized into your liver. So I'm out here to kind of, fulfill my own dreams and like want to live life to the fullest, and to also kind of do it for a good cause and awareness in colon cancer. So it's kind of like multifaceted. I wanted to do something, as my dad was like, always live life to the fullest. You never know when tomorrow's gonna die. And this was things that I wanted to do in retirement, but this whole gap year thing gave me the ability to do this, and also to kind of do it for a better and bigger purpose. I've always liked doing things doing good things for other people. It makes me feel like I'm accomplishing something and doing something greater than myself. It always feels great, and it's a good thing to do. So
Yeah, so I hiked in 2011 because I got addicted to just waking up in a different place every day, and now I think I came back to the trail because I got kind of bored with my regular life, and I have an addiction to long distance everything, like hiking, biking, things like that. And yeah, that's why I'm here, because I was bored and I like distance.
Well, I discovered the trail in high school, daydreaming in math class. I remember the classroom. I remember my math teacher. Don't remember what he was talking about because I was thinking about backpacking and camping. And originally I learned about the Appalachian Trail and was researching the Appalachian Trail and thought that I was going to do that after high school. And in my research of the Appalachian Trail, I discovered that there's a much longer trail that traversed much wilder places on the West Coast. And so I started thinking about the Pacific Crest Trail, and my life brought me out to the West Coast. So I was much closer to the Pacific Crest Trail, but I was very, very ingrained in city life, living in Oregon, and was busy building a career and building a business and developing a circle of friends in Portland. This past September, my father passed away, and that brought a lot of attention to his life, my relationships with people, what I really wanted out of life. I figured now was the best time to do it. I had some time and the opportunity to come out here and hike the PCT, and did that answer your question?
It totally did. No, it sounds like you had it on your mind for a while.
I had it on my mind for a while.
And you finally jumped. It just took a while.
It took a while. It was finding the right opportunity, and when I was younger, I wanted to do it for much different reasons than now.
Interesting. Can you describe the differences?
I think when I was younger, it was much more about building myself as a person when I was younger, and 20 years later, I think it was a little bit more about repairing myself as a person.
It's way different.
Yeah. But that repair, I think, is also in a way building. But yeah, It's different. It's different.
Practically, I'm here mostly because I've had a somewhat, no, I've had totally nomadic existence for 8 years. I have not ingrained myself in any community for any length of time, and I've spent every single summer traveling, and that's been my default, is to be on the move and traveling. And this year, that I didn't have a plan for that. Last year I stayed put through the summer, kind of. I was gone every weekend, but I had a home base, and I didn't like it much. So just a buddy said they were doing the trail in February, and I was thinking about what to do, and it just fit the lifestyle I had already, so it was easy just to say, yeah, I want to do that. But the reason it was so appealing is because in the last couple of years, my thoughts consistently go to more of my animal nature, just being a human and being in nature and being comfortable and capable, just being out here. I want to be more and more capable of being out here without having to bring anything with me. And we have a bunch of stuff, and it all helps out a lot right now, but I've been dreaming for a while of being able to live off the land for an entire year and go into the land with nothing. Go in naked and be able to live off and thrive off the land, whether I'm moving or I'm stationary on a piece of property. But that's one of my strongest dreams I have in life, is to be able to have the capability to just find food and all that. And this is definitely a massive step towards being comfortable and capable just being out in the wilderness, which is a primary reason I like to give away stuff, because I like to be less dependent. I want to be able to be out here with nothing, ultimately. It might be years from now where I have that capability, but that is the dream. So this is definitely the most amazing segue, because you're out here every single day living in the land and becoming comfortable and knowing it and understanding it and learning immense amounts of information each and every single day.
It kind of restores your faith in humanity, like working in a restaurant for the past year, or more than a year since the AT, it just like you kind of get like ground down, and everyone feels that in different ways in real life, I think, just like living in our society. And it's so nice to be able to like step back away from that and like really understand how little you actually need to survive. And I think that's part of the reason why I do it, is to be able to step back. And it's a huge step,
Living on your backpack.
Exactly. That's a huge step back, and I think it's really healthy for, at least for me, like I'm like mentally healthy to come out here. But yeah, I think that's probably why I missed the people. I missed the experiences. Every day is a new day, and you wake up on trail and you don't know where the trail's going to take you, really. So I think that's probably part of the reason why I came out here.
Well, I've been wanting to do this for about 14 years. Well, actually a little bit over 14. But like I heard about the trail and I got obsessed with it, and I had been thinking about it since for that amount of time, and it's nice to actually finally be out here and like be having this dream as opposed to just like constantly thinking about it.
Hey, you thought about it for almost half your life.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard. I mean, I'm still figuring out the why as to like why I'm out here, but I don't feel like I need to answer that yet, as like to myself or to anybody else. It's just like I'm here to live out here.